My name is Freddie Torres. I am 16. I was born in Austin, still live here. I'm in 11th grade and go to Aikens High School. I made these animations throughout this year using different programs to edit them and render them. I used Maya and Polygon primitives with textures off the internet to create this temple for my first animation. I had to duplicate, resize the objects I created using the tools in different modes to make all the poles and steps and the roof of the model. I had to use the vertex edit mode to edit the textures on this island and this background I created for my first animation. Also had to fix the outside of the island so it won't look pointy and had to make it look real. I composed my image by looking at all the objects in an appealing way for my animation background. The temple, island background, and the ocean was all made in Maya and fixed to be its size. Also, I used textures to make the objects look realistic. I created this character and rigged it with IK handles and joints to make it easier to animate. I used Maya's animations menu to add movement to the timeline and render the video with Premiere. I created this character and rigged it with IK handles and joints to make it easier to animate. I used Maya's animations menu to add movement to the timeline and render the video with Premiere. I used a Mudbox to create this human figure. I used Maya to model this cat shape from polygon primitives so later on I can make this cat into an animation and make him walk. I created this short GIF with 30 frames in Maya to practice him for like to walk. I used the rigging and controls after I smooth bound the modeled cat mesh to control this character and environment I created. I had to create an alt button to select everything that moved every time I moved an object for the 2000 frames. Rigged, and I followed video instructions on how to make him walk naturally. I also learned to use animation graph editor to smoothen the animation and make it simple and not complicated. I created this game sketch by drawing it on paper first and then scanning it to put it on paper. Next, I created a script in Microsoft Word and came up with a story by myself and help from others around me. I created this storyboard in Photoshop and with script that I had wrote. I made this character in Maya that I'm going to use in my next animation. I also made this background for my animation and I created it using Maya software, and it's in a sidewalk even though the concrete doesn't show up. I created this independent project by making a background and later on the props for it. I made it using Maya and rendering it from Premiere. I created this animation with me in it using green screen and editing it in Premiere.